Hey guys, Rick Shaw here, and I just want to let you know we got a wonderful box from one of our subscribers in Finland. Believe it or not, Roni, buddy, thank you very much. Got some anti-cancer mushrooms. They came today. Hey, buddy, thank you so much. I know this had to cost you a fortune to ship. There's the box I got. It was really heavy, guys. They're all dried out, but I'll tell you what, they're really heavy. I'm going to show you one. Roni, you can put on there how to do this, but I think I just got to pour boiling water over this. But there's one of them mushrooms. He had sent me a thing on there saying that his mother had breast cancer 10 years ago, and she's been taking this stuff like every day, and it helped her out. I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm going to do something. I had an appointment today for the VA, and it's somehow a snafu happened to where I couldn't get a ride again. Hopefully we'll have a car real soon so that I can just drive myself there, because I sure do miss a lot of appointments there because I just don't get picked up. So, that's kind of a bummer. But I do appreciate all the rides they give me when I do get them. So there's really no complaints on that. But I appreciate this gift from Europe. This is really neat. And I'm gonna have some later today. My sweetie, when she gets home, she's out shopping with her friend. We ran out of water, so she's going to get a bunch of water. And when she comes back, I'm gonna go ahead and make a tea and drink that. Roni, if I'm doing it the right way, just let me know the best way, because that is really cool. Yeah, and I also wanted to do a thing. I'll do a review on this. I picked up a knife here a while back. See this guy right here? It's a Demco. I like cold steel stuff, guys. And this one here is called a Demco Free Reign. It's like a dive knife, stainless steel, thick. Look how thick that is. I like cold steel knives, but I'm telling you what, I think this is a pretty good knife. The company Demco, they tout their sheath. Oh, it's the most wonderful sheath. We invented this thing, and oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, what a piece of crap. The sheath is absolutely, to me, is worthless. Hopefully I'm going to get down to the Amish and have them make me a leather one, because you can't turn the knife around, for one thing. If I want to wear it on my left side, you can't turn the knife around. It's backwards because it's offset. And then they got these little tits that stick out that hold the knife. And with my hands not being as strong as they used to be, I can't get the knife out. And if you hang it on your belt and you go to pull the knife out, this thing just pulls up, and you can't get the knife out unless you have two hands. My other knives I have, one hand I can get the knife out. This knife, you ain't getting it. With one hand, you can forget it. It ain't coming out, guys. This is the stupidest sheath they ever came up with. It's great. I guess it's a dive one, though. It's for going under the water. A shark isn't going to come up and bite it out of your pocket, I guess, or out of its sheath. I guess that's their point. But as far as I'm concerned, they can stick their sheath up their butt. The knife is real nice. The handle is really good. It's super grippy. Plus, it's got the hammer on the back end here. Everything you want in a knife. I did hit some sparklers on there to see if I could start a fire with my magnesium thing, and it just chops it right off with the back end like a piece of cake, and you can't even see a mark on it. It's a really nice knife. But if you want to get a good dive knife, I'd recommend this one. I've been a cold steel guy for years. I got a lot of their swords and samurai swords, and I got the Blucher saber. I got the 1917 Navy one. I got the Dirks. I got a whole bunch of that stuff. And when I first got them, they show you bending those knives in a vise, and I did it just to be sure. I actually broke one. I broke one and sent it back, and they sent me a new one. So they're not everything that they're cracked up to be. because they figured you're going to buy it, you're not going to test it. Well, I stuck it in a vise, and as soon as I got the thing bent over about 20, 25 degrees, that thing went snap, and it snapped. So I sent it back, and they were pretty cool about it. They immediately, I mean, it was within a week, I had a brand spanking new one there, and I stuck it in a vise, and I had no trouble. Now, this one here, I don't know. If you stick this thing in a vise and you bend it, I bet you it'll take a bend. But that's just the way it goes. But it's a pretty nice knife. It wasn't too expensive for dive knives. I know a lot of knives when you go to buy them, they're super expensive. Yeah, but this one's not. I do got my cold steel cane too. I like that. But I'm working on my knives, sharpening them. I got this one I just saw this knife too. This is a KBar. I'll show you. This little guy right here, KBar. I got this in the Philippines, believe it or not, for like $2. And when I got here, I thought, I really like it. It's on my belt all the time. I use it quite often. It's a handy knife to keep in my belt. It just comes in handy for opening. Like I opened up the box here that came from Finland and all that kind of stuff. But if you buy it here, the cheapest I seen it was $59. And I got it for like $2 in the Philippines. But my other knife I carry, this is one that I haven't had out of my pocket for years, since I got it. But I got this little baby right here. This little guy right here, Sean, from Sean's Amazing Adventure. He's going to be going to the Philippines here pretty quick. He sent me this little knife. It was in like a care package, a Billy Bryan box that he sent me. And he sent me a real nice light and all that stuff. And this little knife here, it took a long time to sharpen the blade to get it razor sharp. But once I did, it's holding the edge. I mean, my goodness, it cuts through toilet paper. You can just take a thing of toilet paper and cut through it. It's amazing what a sharp little knife this is. But I keep it in my pocket. I don't know too many adult males in this country that don't have a knife in their pocket. If they don't, they're voting for Kamala. But I do got to say something here that happened today. And I don't know too much about the politicians because I don't watch TV. But I want to thank the Democratic Party. Wait a second here. Paid for by the Democratic Party. Look at that. There's the guy. Ohio Democratic Party. Democratic Party, I want to thank you very much for sending me this because it says, Bernie Moreno, absolutely pro-life, no exceptions. All right, Bernie, I'm voting for you, buddy. You're my guy. When I get down there, I'm pulling the lever on Bernie Moreno. So we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that on the 5th. We got 5th of November, we're voting. I could go vote early, but I'll just vote now. I see Georgia, they got 350,000 voted early, and instead of being the Democrats, a bunch of Republicans voted early, and it's like huge sway over there. I saw that on YouTube. I don't watch the TV, but that was very interesting. But Bernie Moreno's my guy here in Ohio. I'm going to vote for him. They got some issues on the ballot too. I was talking to our friend from church, Amy, and I'm with her in 100% agreement on these two initiatives that they're trying to push through in Ohio. This something that I have to say about this state. One of the reasons I left it a long time ago. It's a damn nanny state. It's a stinking nanny state, and too much crap. There's too much crap. These people, and like with the schools too. These dang schools, little stupid thing, and they're calling you, oh, your boy, he looked sideways at this other kid, and oh, bunch of damn sissies, if you ask me. These people that are supposedly teaching your children, if they can't handle, a 7, 8, 9-year-old kid, they ought to go, maybe they should go collect garbage or be a street sweeper. Something that they can handle. But boy, they cry on the phone, and they get on the dang phone. This kid was shoving Maddie around, giving him a hard time. Okay, I told him what I told him. Well, the kid ain't going to be doing that no more. But that kid tattled. He tattled and cried. And then so they're calling me, and I'm like, well, what about what the kid did to him? See, they don't. It's just same thing happened to my oldest boy, Matty. I don't know why this is, but they say, oh, well, your kid's the one to blame. You know, he's the one that gets pushed around, and then when he does something about it, he's the one to blame. That's to me, that's the biggest pile of crap you could ever get. So if somebody's pushing you around, I don't care if you're going to lose or not. You feed them a knuckle sandwich, and you feed them another one and another one and another one until they fall down. That's just the way it is. Because if you don't, you're going to be a punk your whole life. And I don't want my boys being punks. That's for sure. But he took it. He didn't tattle either. He didn't tattle. And the guy down there that called, though, the disciplinarian dude, if you listen to him, when I was talking to him on the phone and I was listening to him talk, he's a Kamala voter, a panty waist. I think he left his tampon in a little bit too long, because that affects their brain. But it's a shame it's got to be like that. But that's the way she goes. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. This is Rick Shaw, and I'm out.